Anniversaries come more often than your uncle does around you. It's a time of celebration and to celebrate the new years ahead. So for One Piece, what if we just bring everyone, and I mean everyone, all of these cameos and more is the anniversary movie that is One Piece Stampede, and also a little promotional arc that was around 2 episodes long. I mean, if you're a gooner, you would like it. So the story is about a big pirate festival that happens every so often. The last one that happened was 20 years ago because of, you guessed it, Goldie Roger. As the main attraction for this festival is one of Roger's treasure. Until everyone comes in, and I mean everyone, you'll see practically every character, even the ones in the filler, and even the movies, like the Dark movie, and even some of the recent ones. And of course, our boy, Panda Man. They even have a cute little Where's Waldo situation for him, and he still shows up more often than Kid. Which, speaking of them, they're the main attraction. Just having the worst generation all try and fight each other for the treasure, and then later having to team up because of the big threat in this story. Except for Law. He's more important, I guess. He gets to be part of the big boys. And that's what the first 30 minutes is. Just setting up the story and beginning the big hunt. Everything changes whenever Bullet appears. That's when it becomes a non-stop action. Countless fights in every side you can think of. Warlords, supernovas, marines, admirals, the Straw Hats. Everyone just comes together with returning fights or completely new ones. It's such great fan service to see. But back to our main villain, who was Bullet, a guy who used to be part of Roger's crew, who was undefeated till he was beaten by Roger and joined his crew. And the only way to take him down was from a buster call. But that was all when he was in his teenager years, early adulthood. Now he's in his 40s and in his prime. Conqueror's hockey, a devil fruit power to combine things. He easily destroys the worst generation. And he somehow just becomes a giant Gundam, weird looking iron giant, which takes the strength of the most unique combo I've seen. Hancock, Smoker, Law, Sabo, Buggy, Crocodiles, mixed in appearance, Lucci, of course Luffy. It's an interesting chemistry to see, more so with Smoker and Sabo. But Bullet takes another loss by Luffy, not fully by Luffy though, because Sabo has a little bit of development and helps out too. Granted, it's the same kind of development we've seen from Water 7, but Usopp fans will enjoy it. They don't have much. And Luffy manages to get Roger's treasure, which turns out to be an eternal log post to Laugh Tale. Just an easy cheat sheet. But we should know Luffy by now. He doesn't want the easy route. He wants the journey. So he just destroys it, pissing everyone off, of course. And while all this is happening, there's another buster call, or Robin, and so they try to escape with one last cameo from Ace. And the movie just ends. This whole movie was meant to be a big love letter to the fans and the 20th anniversary, I believe, the One Piece anime, and it does deliver. It's a really hard task with One Piece because there are so many characters, most of them could only get a cameo, but the ones that do get attraction are ones we haven't seen in a long time. Even Smoker, who technically was in Punk Hazard, he still gets a little bit more spotlight. Crocodile does too. It's probably been, Marineford since we've seen him. So it was good to see Buggy. The only thing I would change is having the worst generation, or at least some of the worst generation, have a bit more screen time. Because as of Whole Cake Island and Reverie, we've really only seen 2 of them. And they sort of just kind of vanish into the background after they get their asses beaten by Bullet. But if you want a fun action time and to celebrate how far One Piece has come, I recommend One Piece Stampede. A thank you to how much time you spent watching One Piece. Next time, as I watch everything One Piece related, we head into the next film, Film Red. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.